Over the series, we've seen some impressive feats of engineering, but well, you ain't seen nothing until you see what we have in store at the end of today. OK, boys, in the workshop. Today's test is a big one and has to be finished in the next 8 hours. We've given the teams 2 MOT failures each, which they have to turn into a limousine with a minimum 20-foot wheelbase. Now that's huge. It's from the back of that car to this front here. Are you ready for this, lads? That light's going to go green in 3, 2, 1. Run for your tools!
To make their super stretch limos, both teams have a Rover and a Volkswagen. But exactly how they mutate the two machines is down to them.
Lads, I hope to be riding in style later, so we'll have in your motor or the blue team's.
Could be in both, but this will be the best one.
Confident as ever, as usual.
Oh, yes.
Right, what you got in store for us then?
Not telling you.
Oh, go on, give the game away.
It's going to be a limousine, at least 20-foot wheelbase.
And?
To reach the final, Ming's merciless mob lived up to their name in the semis and ran rings around the opposition with a double-fronted car capable of turning on the proverbial sixpence. The hot rod enthusiasts from Kent say they've come today with one thing in mind: victory at all costs. This is Ming, by the way. Nice goatee. Such is their enthusiasm that the Reds get off to a blazing start, literally.
How do?
Steve?
Yep.
I can smell burning.
You can?
Here we've just had the fire brigade called, yeah?
Yeah, I severed the petrol pipe by mistake.
Oh dear, that wasn't clever, was it?
No. It was, well, because they're so close together, I cut the wrong one.
What pipe did you think it was? Or
I thought it was a brake pipe, but it wasn't, it was a petrol pipe. And then when Neil used the saw, the petrol saw, to cut through the drive shafts,
Yeah, the sparks.
the sparks ignited the petrol that was on the floor.
Oh dear.
But,
Oh, let's have a look at your eyebrows. Are they still there?
yeah, it's
Oh,
still there.
All right.
Yeah, I haven't burnt anything.
And he's still working, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
It'd take something a lot bigger than that to stop
Yeah,
these boys
it will.
from working.
It certainly will.
So it's the red hot Reds versus the ice cold Blues. Or it will be, providing their car doesn't burst into flames, because an indoor fire could prove more difficult to put out. Mind you, perhaps we shouldn't worry, because the dodgy geezers have shown themselves to be anything but dodgy in earlier rounds. The mechanics from Telford in Shropshire extinguished the opposition in their semi-final by building a Bigfoot that crushed everything in its path. And they won't be downtrodden without a fight today. A handsome bunch of blokes, I'm sure you'll agree. Couldn't look menacing if they tried.
We've got to build a fair bit of strength into the car to stop it going banana-shaped, I think.
Yeah, because it can only have 4 wheels, so it's got to have a lot of support in the centre, hasn't it? OK, so what do you propose to do? Are you joining the 2 cars together?
Yeah, join the 2 cars together. We'll get the wheelbase set first, and then we'll decide what we're going to chop off.
Come on, Tim.
No.
Tell me what you're up to. Come on.
Go away.
He's busy. I'm going to hound him to find out what he's doing.
Taking the fuel tank out.
Well, that's a good idea, isn't it? Especially
Yep.
after this morning's warm-up.
That was all right. little bonfire doesn't hurt.
Now, how are you going to do this? You know you can only have 4 wheels, so
Yeah.
you know, it's got to be pretty strong in the middle. Are you putting these cars back to back, front to back, or what? What's the plan?
Basically, just cut it down the middle, stretch it, and weld it all back together again.
Whatever the approach, the winner will be the team with the fastest and most manoeuvrable design. And because limousines are